This is News 3 Now, live at 4, moving forward.
Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 4. If you're planning on using the Beltline to get anywhere this summer, you may want to keep a closer eye on your speed.
That's right. State troopers are out in full force hoping to curb speeding and reckless driving on the highway. Braden Ross has the details.
120 miles per hour. That's how fast one state trooper clocked a car driving on the Beltline just in the past few weeks. You may have seen more of those state troopers out on the Beltline as part of an initiative to stop some of that reckless driving. Their main message, slow down.
I view the interstate as my community.
State Trooper David Yang is part of that increased presence on the Beltline. He says after seeing too many bad crashes caused by increasing reckless driving and speeding, the extra patrol cars are needed.
It's really opened up my eyes. Like, wow, like who would have thought that, everyday driving could cause so much damage. We just want to slow people down and make it more convenient and safer for the daily commutes.
And you may have heard the myth that you can't be pulled over in the flex lane. Well, that's not true. The increased presence includes patrolling the flex lane, whether it's open or closed. But Yang says if you do see the dreaded red and blue lights behind you, you should always move to the rightmost lane if you can. And anytime you see any vehicles pulled over on the side of the road, you should slow down and try to move one lane away from them if possible.
The main thing state troopers want you to take away from this initiative, just slow down and move over. It could save lives. Reporting in Madison, Braden Ross, News 3 Now.
Thank you, Braden. A DeForest man accused of plotting to sexually assault and kill his former classmate in 2022 pleaded no contest to a charge of attempted first-degree intentional homicide. 21-year-old Gabriel Savage was charged with 4 counts of attempted first-degree intentional homicide, attempted first-degree sexual assault of a child with the threat of force, and attempted first-degree sexual assault. Savage pleaded no contest to one of the attempted homicide charges, and the other charges were dismissed. The judge accepted the plea and found Savage guilty, but not guilty due to mental disease or defect.
The state DOJ is investigating after a Beloit police officer shot and killed someone. Police found a woman with stab wounds at a home on Frederick Street yesterday. Officers say they saw an armed person threatening to hurt someone else in that home. An officer tried to stop the armed person with a less lethal option, but couldn't. A second officer shot the suspect, who died at the scene. Investigators later found that no one else was in the home. They say they recovered edged weapons at the scene.
The man convicted of attacking former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband, Paul, will serve 30 years in prison. David DePape was convicted in November of assault on the immediate family member of a federal official and 1 count of attempted kidnapping of a federal official. DePape used a hammer in the attack, which happened inside the Pelosi's San Francisco home in October 2022. A federal judge sentenced DePape for 30 years for the assault and 20 years for the attempted kidnapping of Paul Pelosi. He'll serve both sentences at the same time.
The court's sentence will ensure that DePape will not be able to use violence to pollute the political process. Robust, passionate political debate is appropriate and often necessary in our democracy. But today's sentence is a stern reminder that political discourse must never transform into violence.
During the trial, DePape testified he was focused on the former speaker, and Paul was not on his list of targets. He also testified he was surprised when he found the Congresswoman was not home.
Well, let's get a look at your firstborn forecast now. Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington out on a very hot patio. Alex?
Yes, it is hot out here. There's also 2 bees out here as well, so I'm kind of dodging them. They're not very happy with me. They're saying, let's get right to the maps so that they can continue to do what they need to do out here. 79 here in Madison. That's the high temperature that we were going for today. 82 to the west in Bosqueville, 81 in Janesville, and another 79 to the north up towards Camp Douglas and Wisconsin Dells. Right here in Dane County, we got a lot of 79s, a 78 to the west out towards Mount Orab, and 80 degrees as you head down towards the Stoughton, Edgerton, and McFarland area, where I was out yesterday afternoon and had a nice time talking about severe weather. Planning your night tonight, 70s this evening when you join us for the 10 o'clock show. 66 degrees, so you probably keep the windows open, actually, with overnight low temperatures in the middle to upper 50s. We got a warm weekend ahead. We've been talking about this for a couple of days now. 83 Saturday, 82 on Sunday. There's an outside chance of a storm Saturday evening, and then as we head towards Sunday night, those storm chances will increase. Stormy on Monday, but those storms on Tuesday. Notice all of the yellow across all of southern Wisconsin. Storm Prediction Center has us all outlined for the potential of severe weather. Coming up in Maine weather, we're going to talk about alert day conditions, what hazards you can expect, and when the best timing is for severe weather next Tuesday.
Thank you, Alex. Be careful around those bees. Today is May 17th, Constitution Day in Norway.
And among Norwegians, the day is referred to as 17. Mai, a day of celebration.
And that's what the folks who have Norwegian heritage are doing in Stoughton. That's where we find our Maddie Heimsch. Maddie?
You guys, this is so exciting. It is the perfect day for 17. Mai, and I am here with literal royalty. This is Aaron and Joe Conant, the king and queen of this year's 17. Mai. How are you guys today?
We're great.
Good. So tell me a little bit about the festival. Why is it here in Stoughton?
So 17. Mai stands for May 17th. So it's the signing of the Norwegian Constitution, which is a pretty big thing for Norwegians. And they mostly settled here in Stoughton, and we celebrate every year.
And what does it mean to you to be king and queen this year?
Oh, it's absolutely awesome. I mean, this is going to sound corny, but it's like a dream come true because I'm basically born and raised in Stoughton, and watching the parade on this main street when I was as far back as I can remember, and then seeing the kings and queen and actually being a king of this is really neat. It's special. It's really special.
So if you live in Stoughton, you have to be here. You're here every year.
You should be here.
Yes, for sure. Yes.
And what's your favorite part?
Right now, just walking around and saying hi to everybody. I mean, everybody's congratulating us. And yeah, it's just, and we're stopping at some bars, so that's really good. And yeah, it's just a good time.
Everybody comes out for this. It's really nice. It's spring. It's the first festival of the season, and we get to see all of our friends and family come out and celebrate. That's really a lot of fun.
And if our viewers are going to come out this weekend, what food do they have to grab?
Cheese curds and cream puffs at the FFA stand.
Yeah, FFA stand, cheese curds, cream puffs, heck yeah. And we actually got a cream puff for you.
Oh gosh. All right, are we all having one?
No, you can have
Just
it.
me? Oh no.
We're wearing fancy clothes.
All right, I'm going to toss it back to you, Armand and Brady, in the studio. Reporting in Stoughton, I'm Maddie Heimsch, News 3 Now, with a cream puff.
Oh, look at her enjoy that treat. That was the cleanest bite I've ever seen of one of those.
Me too. I've never seen one of those before, so yeah.
A tough assignment today.
Yeah, really.
And we will head back to Stoughton a little later on in the newscast where Josh Sprider tries to figure out a Norwegian dance. Quite the tease.
Definitely.
Well, speaking of dancing, it's prom season at local high schools.
But, you know, they don't look anything like the prom in DeForest today. The Possum Prom. Aha. Brings together the look of the 80s and four-legged companions to give those dogs a chance to let loose, foot loose. The event is put on by Green Acres Pet Resort in DeForest, which says events like this are good for the dogs who need enrichment and time around others to be healthy.
It's about their social and physical and mental well-being. So they've got each other to play with and the staff, and then the enrichment games and different toys that we have for them keeps them active and mentally stimulated.
And the event wasn't just for the pups, but for their owners too. They were able to chit-chat and hang out with other dog lovers as the event continued. Did you ever dress up your dog in fun outfits, Brady?
No, we did grow up with dogs in my family, but no proms or anything.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess they were deprived.
Well, your dogs were, you know, royalty, so.
Yeah, my dad did like the dock dog thing, so they would jump and yeah, so they had ribbons, but not proms.
There you go. My dog's not nearly as smart.
Oh, well, someday. Well, a strange twist of events delayed the state of the PGA Tour after one of the hottest golfers was arrested.
That's next, along with legal challenges involved in what is the best butter chicken in the world when Live at 4 continues.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
Obamacare is a disaster. We want to terminate it.
That would mean over 100 million Americans will lose protections for pre-existing conditions.
President Biden has protected the Affordable Care Act and lowered healthcare costs for millions by $800 a year. Now, he'll make those savings permanent.
Healthcare should be a basic right. Folks, he's coming for your healthcare, and we're not going to let it happen. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Thank you for 29 quick and painless years. Wow, Fry to the rescue since 1995. And Best of Madison's Best Roofer 4 years in a row. We know roofs, and your roof gets the very best gutter system with Fry. It's engineered to withstand the toughest conditions and outperform year-round. 29 years of excellence and 29% off absolute gutters with any full roofing project. Schedule a free consult now at fryconstruction.com.
Service and savings. It's Woodman's.
Hi, we're the Woodmans. I'm Clint.
I'm Phil, saving you huge money on facial tissue.
Fiora facial tissue, 3 packs for $2.89 or 4 packs for $3.29.
Ay caramba, hot prices on facial tissue.
$2.89, $3.29.
Fiora is top quality, half the price of national brands.
Better products, better prices, better service because we're employee-owned.
It's Woodman's.
We're a really busy family of 6 and moving into a new house, and Empire made it really easy.
They brought samples to our house, quality products, and installation on our schedule.
And we're really happy with everything.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. This famous wood fence from the show Home Improvement had to have boards replaced 13 times in only 9 years. Our fences outlast wood 3 to 1 and are all backed by our extensive lifetime warranty. This month, save $1,000 on your project. Visit the website or call the number for your new fence today.
Dad, are you certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4imprint, your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
Second round play at the PGA Championship in Louisville was delayed by a bizarre round of events.
Yes, it involved a fatal road accident and the arrest of the hottest player in professional golf. Scotty Scheffler eventually teed off at the PGA Championship in Louisville Friday after a chaotic morning that landed him in jail. The world's #1 ranked golfer is facing numerous charges, including assaulting a police officer. It all happened after a fatal road accident that caused a massive traffic jam heading to the golf course. Police say Scheffler disobeyed orders to stop his car, accelerated forward, and dragged an officer to the ground.
I believe he attempted to explain who he was and why he was trying to get onto the golf course, but I'm not sure that that information quite got to the police.
Scheffler said in a statement that he was proceeding as directed by officers, that it was a chaotic situation and, quote, a big misunderstanding of what I thought was being asked to do. I never intended to disregard any of the instructions. The 27-year-old golfer has hired a local attorney. And President Biden used the anniversary of a landmark Supreme Court ruling to tout the work America has done to ensure that all people, regardless of race, are treated equally.
But the movement to integrate schools is losing steam in many areas of the country. This comes as the president is trying to shore up support among black voters ahead of the presidential election.
Whitley James Inman has more details from Washington, D.C.
President Biden arrived at the National Museum of African American History and Culture to commemorate the 70th anniversary of the landmark Supreme Court ruling ending school segregation.
When the Supreme Court ruled in Brown versus Board of Education that racial segregation in public schools is unconstitutional, a prayer was answered in a long struggle for freedom.
Thursday, the president met with some of the plaintiffs in the case and their families at the White House. They praised the Supreme Court ruling, saying it impacted the lives of every American. But they acknowledged the fight to end separate but equal is not over.
We know we have a lot of work to do in that education is still challenging in some places, but we have to realize that education is foundational to our country.
In the last decade, the number of suburban school districts with 90 to 100% of non-white students has doubled in the nation's 25 largest metropolitan areas. These so-called resegregated schools face limited resources and more teacher shortages than predominantly white schools. Those districts represent 30% of the nation's entire public school enrollment. President Biden is spending more time talking about issues important to African Americans as he looks to shore up support with black voters ahead of the presidential election.
Today, the resistance comes in other insidious forms. An extreme movement led by my predecessor and his MAGA Republican allies, backed by an extreme Supreme Court, gutted affirmative action in college admissions.
This weekend, the president will deliver the commencement address at Morehouse College, a historically black college in the battleground state of Georgia. Willie James Inman, CBS News, Washington.
A CBS News poll from early March showed black voters' support for President Biden has dropped from the 87% who said they voted for him in 2020 to 76% who say they'll vote for him this year.
Son of former President Donald Trump and former First Lady Melania Trump graduated from an exclusive private high school in Florida today. The 18-year-old Trump spent 4 formative years in the White House, but he and his mother made a late entrance to the White House after his father's inauguration in January 2016, so that he could finish out his school year in New York. While in Washington, he would at times accompany his parents on trips, but was largely kept out of the public eye. Donald Trump was excused from his hush money trial in New York to attend the ceremony along with Melania Trump and her father.
At least 4 people are dead in Texas following severe weather. The city of Houston is in recovery mode. Check this out. After winds up to 100 miles per hour and rain slammed southeast Texas for the second time in a month. Streets downtown are now riddled with glass from high-rise windows that were blown out. The storm turned fatal for some, including an elderly worker who was killed after a crane fell onto the cab of his cement truck. As the cleanup continues, officials are urging all non-essential workers to stay off the streets and roads and continue to have patience with first responders.
And Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington takes a look at what happened in the South.
Yeah, even from Wisconsin, we can track weather all over the United States, all over the world. And these are the rainfall estimates from near Houston, just north of Highway 10, the suburbs of Houston, picking up anywhere between 4, if not close to 6 inches of rainfall on already moisture-laden soils. They just have nowhere for that water to go but to run off or to fill up streams and rivers. And of course, the severe weather that we saw across portions of Texas as well, which you see here, these orange circles, these are all the damaging wind reports going right through downtown Houston, and our weather is going to be turning active as well as we go further out into the future. But nothing like that tonight. Let's enjoy the good stuff first. 79 here in Madison, and with our current conditions, calm winds, dew point near 50 again. I bring up the dew point only when it's important to bring it up. When it's in the 50s or even close to the upper 40s, that's dry air, so it's very comfortable out there right now. 79 in Middleton, 80 in McFarland. We got a 79 in Wanakee, 79 to the north and west. Or on the other side of the Wisconsin River. Couple 80s in the Wisconsin River Valley. We'll do 80, 82, but in Bosqueville and 81 in Lone Rock. Again, the river valleys have a tendency to warm up during the daytime and then they cool down a little bit more at nighttime. A little bit of the weather physics behind river valleys. Temperatures as we start off your Saturday morning, mid to upper 50s to right around 60 by the time we get to 7 o'clock. So that's a nice warm base because normal highs are right around 70. We're going to do low, mid, if not upper 80s in portions of southwestern Wisconsin by Saturday afternoon. That will be a bit of fuel for the chance for an isolated shower or thunderstorm as we go into Saturday evening. But it's quick. It'll be very brief and isolated. Most places are going to stay dry on Saturday evening. But as we move out further into the future, Sunday night, Monday, and then especially on Tuesday, those rain chances go way up there. The potential for severe weather is there across all of southern Wisconsin where you see the yellow. This is from the Storm Prediction Center. They're already lining up Tuesday as being potentially an impactful day. The First Warn Weather Team, we've been also talking about this for a few days. Damaging winds, hail, and isolated tornadoes are the threats on Tuesday. This is for all of southern Wisconsin. The timing would be Tuesday afternoon and particularly Tuesday evening. And as I've mentioned before, if we can get heating, meaning if we can get some dry time on Tuesday, that will bring up the severe weather threats. We'll be keeping an eye on that over the course of the weekend. Meteorologist Jacob Montesano is doing the evening shows and Kelly's doing the morning shows this weekend. Here's that impactful period Monday going on into Tuesday. Breezy and cooler behind that weather system as we move forth into the end of next week with some more shower and storm chances by the following weekend as we head towards Memorial Day. Hey, let's take a look at a few viewer photos here. Congratulations, Kevin Brown and significant other. They sent us this beautiful photo here of the Northern Lights. Beautiful evening to get married. Thank you for sending us that, and congratulations from the News 3 Now First Warren Weather Team. Let's see what else we got here. Gorgeous sunset, by the looks of this, here over the Horicon Marsh. Thanks, Marilyn, for sending us this weather photo, and another stunning weather photo here. This is from Cottage Grove. Tim sending us this. You get your phone out and scan here. See that QR code on the screen? That's an easy way to send us those weather photos. And just over the past couple months, we've had nearly 1,900 photo submissions. So let's keep those photos coming. We love to show the weather in southern Wisconsin, not just talk about the weather.
Yeah, they're also fun to see. And that married couple, I think, has the best Christmas card to send out later this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, their friends won't stand a chance.
Indeed.
Thanks, Alex. A popular Indian dish found in restaurants around the world is actually at the center of a court battle. The case buzzing on social media just got spicier. CBS's Leah Mishkin reports from London.
These are roasted in the clay oven.
The chicken marinates in yogurt and spices. Then it's cooked in a tomato sauce with butter and cream, giving this popular Indian dish its name, butter chicken.
Do a lot of people order butter chicken here?
Oh, yeah. It's a very popular dish over here.
Butter chicken isn't just a popular order at this London restaurant. According to Taste Atlas, it's ranked 43rd on a list of the world's best dishes.
Do you know who invented butter chicken?
Technically, no idea who invented butter chicken, but whoever did it did a good job.
You can imagine then why two Indian restaurant chains are fighting over credit for it in the Delhi High Court.
The credit should be given to the right people.
Moti Mahal, a restaurant chain with more than 100 outlets globally, is suing its rival, the Daryaganj chain, to stop claiming credit for inventing the cream-loaded dish. It argues its founder created butter chicken in the 1930s in Peshawar before relocating to Delhi. The other side says a member of its founding family worked at that Delhi restaurant, and he's the one who created the dish. Both men have since died, and now new evidence is putting the case back in the spotlight.
Do you think it's going to be hard to prove, though?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely going to be hard.
You could be the inventor of butter chicken.
I could have said, I do butter chicken, but this is my restaurant recipe. So this is my butter chicken.
Potato, potato, as the saying goes. Leah Mishkin, CBS News, London.
I guess we'll just have to try both.
You know what? I'll put my dad's hat in the ring. I think he has the original best butter chicken, so.
Tell him to bring some over.
There we go.
Yeah, sounds good. See, I always just want snacks. Okay, attention my fellow Norwegians. You know it's a big day to celebrate our heritage.
You're Norwegian?
I am.
Yeah, me too.
You betcha.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, we will head back to Stoughton as Josh Sprider shows us some local celebrations here in the 608.
You never know.
Nobody wants to put a new roof over their head. It's too expensive. And if they can extend the life of that roof and get 5 more years or 10 more years, it's a no-brainer.
What RoofMax does is it helps people in that they don't have to spend that $15,000, $20,000 on a new roof. They can spend pennies on the dollar.
The RoofMax product was a small percentage of cost of replacing a roof.
This is a great financial decision for us as a community.
Imagine having a Medicare Advantage plan that can help cover costs for dental services or even groceries. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield is offering special benefits called Essential Extras, available for Medicare Advantage plan members. If you're new to Medicare, have Medicaid, or recently moved, you could be eligible to enroll today. Unsure if you're eligible? Our licensed insurance agents can help. Just call the number on your screen today. Medicare Advantage plans cover everything in original Medicare Parts A and B while offering coverage for additional benefits. With Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield Medicare Advantage plans, you could get no-cost essential extras you might not expect. These plans may include allowances for dental, vision, hearing, assistive devices, or even money for healthy groceries. That's not all, though. You could also get an allowance to help pay for utility costs like gas, electric, water, or sewer. It can even be used towards internet and cellular providers. Explore 2024 Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield Medicare Advantage plans with essential extras in your zip code by calling today. If you're new to Medicare, have Medicaid, or recently moved, you could be eligible. Essential extras could even include transportation to plan-approved destinations. But you won't get a plan with additional benefits automatically. You have to call to see if you're eligible to enroll. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield is proud to offer these special no-cost Medicare Advantage plan benefits that help provide comfort and convenience to make everyday life easier. Don't miss out. Call Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield today to explore 2024 Medicare Advantage plans with essential extras. If you're new to Medicare, on Medicaid, or recently moved, you could be eligible.
Call 800-694-1143. 800-694-1143. That's 800-694-1143.
We decided to put in an in-ground pool.
I literally went on Angie and typed in pool.
Getting to talk to different contractors, see different bids.
We wanted something beautiful. We wanted something that our children would feel happy swimming in.
And we love it.
Get started today at Angie.com.
Salonpas Lidocaine Flex, a super thin, flexible patch with maximum OTC strength lidocaine that contours to the body to relieve pain right where it hurts. And did we mention it really, really sticks? Salonpas, it's good medicine.
We are continuing to celebrate the 17. Mai Festival in Stoughton, highlighting the Norwegian heritage.
Yeah, Josh Sprider got all dressed up for the fun to see what this weekend is all about for the community.
We are in Stoughton kicking off the 17. Mai Festival, one of the biggest weekends of the year for this community. And one of those events that you can check out is right here. We're talking about rose mauling, and I want to bring in Kim to talk more about really this tradition for this community. Kim, good to see you again.
Great to be here, yes.
So what is rose mauling? Give folks at home a little idea of what this is all about.
So rose mauling is a folk art kind of thing that it represents the different areas of Norway. Back in the olden days, they couldn't get over the mountains and the fjords and everything, and so they all developed their own style. It's a art that takes a lot of practice and a lot of work.
And you guys also have the judging, of course, too, which you've done the last couple of days.
Exactly. The people bring in their stuff from beginners all the way up to professionals. We also have our gold medalists here. The highlight of being a rose mauler is to get a Vesterheim gold medalist. And so we have a few pieces from our gold medalists as well.
But if you think that was impressive, take a look at what else the Norwegian dancers can do. You can check out the Norwegian dancers right here at Stoughton High School this weekend. Everything you need to know on channel3000.com. In the 608, I'm Josh Sprider, News 3 Now.
Josh did pretty well, but I want to see him do a backflip next year.
Yeah, me too. Or maybe Maddie, because he's over there right now. So.
Yeah. If you two are watching right now, we've just upped
Up the ante.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, sometimes you just need a little snack. How does 100 hot dogs sound?
Delicious. We'll show you how competitors try to catch up to the competition and put away as many dogs as they could.
I do not relish this.
It's only paint. It's only paint that comes in an award-winning twist and pour container. It's only paint that can cover the brightest shade of orange known to mankind in just one coat. It's only paint that will inspire you to write your masterpiece. It's only paint that will help you become TV's hottest writer, where one day you'll meet this guy who starred in that thing. So yeah, it's only paint. Only easy opening, smooth pouring, change your life both professionally and romantically. Paint.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes, and as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, "Hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more." And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
This Memorial Day is the best time to try Plexiderm at our startup price of only $14.95. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
That looks nice.
Very lovely, very peaceful.
See, that's where my mind is at all times.
I'm on the jet ski.
Oh, there you go. Look at you go. Bye, Armand. Well, it's feeling summer-like. I like the sounds of that, Alex.
Me too, and it does feel summer-like out here. I have this long sleeve shirt on. It's a little too warm for being out on the patio, but I got to get used to it because temperatures will be hotter in the weeks and the months ahead. But pretty warm for this time of year. We're close to 80 here in Madison, in the lower 80s in the Wisconsin River Valley, sharing that 80-degree warmth up towards the Wisconsin Dells. A gorgeous afternoon across all of southern Wisconsin. The winds are light, the air is dry. One of those Friday evenings. Hopefully you can maybe take dinner outside or go hit up a restaurant where you have outdoor seating. 79 is a common number across all of Dane County. As we carry on through the rest of the evening, we're going to still be in the mid-60s when you join us for our 10 o'clock newscast. So gorgeous, picture-perfect way to end this work week. Overnight lows, 56 in Madison, 59 in Wisconsin Dells, 55 in Janesville. A little warmer to the west. That's where our air is going to be coming from in the lower 60s out towards the Mississippi River Valley. That's a hint of things to come. 83 for high temperature on your Saturday, 82 on Sunday. There's an outside chance of a storm Saturday night, and then late Sunday night is when we start to work our way towards that active weather period that will take us into Monday and into Tuesday. Severe weather outlook. This is issued by the Storm Prediction Center out of Norman, Oklahoma, already outlining all of southern Wisconsin for the potential for strong to severe storms that the First Warn Weather Team have been mentioning for days could materialize. Alert day conditions are expected on Tuesday. I will break down the timing when you can expect the best chance of severe weather on Tuesday, and also how much rain you can expect next week. Those details in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Alex. Well, this weekend marks the annual Republican State Party Convention.
Here with the preview is political reporter Will Keneally.
Well, this weekend, Republicans across the state will meet in Appleton to discuss their party platform and the path forward to re-elect former President Donald Trump this fall. Now, that includes Brandon Malley, chair of the Dane County Republican Party. He says without much competition at the top of the ticket, this year it's about unity.
It's good that we've pretty much cleared the field in the presidential and the Senate races. So I think it'll be a little bit less divisive than we're accustomed to at times as Republicans. So that's good. Actually, the theme of convention is United to Win.
Now, we'll have more coverage from the State Party Convention this weekend, and you can see our full sit-down with the Dane County Republican chair there this Sunday at 10:30 on For the Record.
Thank you, Will. Wall Street ended the week mixed. The Dow finished above 40,000 with a 134-point gain, while the Nasdaq lost 12 and the S&P was up 6.
Well, a dozen men and women from across the U.S. and around the world gathered for lunch in New York City Times Square today. By the time they finished, they put away more than 100 hot dogs and dozens of gallons of water.
3, 2, 1, go!
And they went. All were chowing down during this qualifying round for the Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest on July 4th. Over the course of 10 minutes, the contestants had to eat as many hot dogs and buns as they could for a chance to compete against a roster of top-ranked competitors on Coney Island in Brooklyn. Gideon Oji of Nigeria won the men's division. The current kale eating champion of the world downed 35 hot dogs.
To come down here and win it in Times Square in front of you guys has been an amazing day.
Oji hopes to unseat defending world champion Joey Chestnut, who last year ate 62 hot dogs. Among the women, competitive eater Laurel Marie Melly gobbled down 16 hot dogs to advance to the big contest. She currently is the pepperoni roll eating champion of Pennsylvania and will make her 50th appearance at Coney Island.
Ugh, woof.
Would you rather eat more kale or more hot dogs in competition?
Can I have both? Kale, I think, would be easier.
What?
Yeah. If you saute it a little bit, it kind of breaks it up and it's more pleasant to eat.
Maybe you have to cook kale for me then.
I will. Oh, no hot dogs though.
All right.
Next on Live at 4, Vampires, Brits, and Oscar-winning movies.
Will Loper tells us what's new to stream this weekend, and Live at 4 returns.
Save on new Champion windows during replacement window season. Now is the best time to buy new Champion windows, because when you buy 2, you get 2 free.
If your windows are drafty, ugly, or broken, your home needs our windows. We design, build, install, and guarantee it for life. We have enough hands to help you every step of the way.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks.
Buy 2, get 2 won't last long. Call or schedule online at getchampionwindows.com.
Want to instantly look more attractive and years younger? The solution is whiter teeth. But you love coffee and tea, maybe even wine or smoking, and all of them stain your teeth and make them yellow. It's time you discovered Power Swabs, the fast 5-minute revolutionary treatment.
The first time I tried it, I was so surprised. My husband was so excited that he wanted to run out and get it. He said, "What have you been trying?" I said, "Well, I've tried this product called Power Swab." And he said, "I can't believe how white your teeth are." From that point on, I've been sold.
Power Swabs are guaranteed to whiten your teeth up to 2 shades after the first application. After 5-minute daily treatments for the next week, your teeth will be an average of 6 shades whiter. Power Swabs will whiten natural teeth and remove stains from veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns.
This is a Power Swab smile.
This is a Power Swab smile.
Call, go online, or scan the code on your screen right now to receive 50% off this Memorial Day. You'll also receive the Power Swab Stain Out Quick Stick, absolutely free. And in addition, you will get free shipping.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line, many impacted by physical or mental health challenges. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net that keeps them safely in their homes. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative, with 95 cents of every dollar donated going directly to those right here in your community. Help by visiting www.heatforheroes.org or by calling 1-800-891-9276. That's 800-891-9276.
New at 5, join us at the Sit in a My Festival in Stoughton, where we're experiencing Nordic heritage and one of Wisconsin's biggest celebrations.
After a warm weekend, the First Warn weather team will be tracking storm chances for next week. The best chance for severe storms looks like next Tuesday at 5. I'll let you know what hazards you can expect from those storms.
And ahead at 6, you may notice more police cruising the Beltline this summer. We reveal why the State Patrol is increasing their presence. That's tonight at 6.
Brady, we made it to the weekend. It's
Friday.
Woo! And obviously it's going to be a great one to be outside, but when you're back in the house ready to settle down, watch a movie or two, we've got just the thing for you.
Yeah, you need a break from the sun. Here's Will Loper with 3 suggestions on what to stream this weekend.
Who are you, Louis?
I'm the reticent vampire of the night there on D Small. I walk the night, capturing disappointment and regret. We stuck the date. We should get every detail right.
I'm listening. Watch the story of Lestat and Louis continue in Season 2 of Interview with the Vampire, streaming on AMC+.
Who's that handsome man on the wall?
The finest actor ever to walk our stage, Lestat de Leon Gall.
Dearest gentle reader, we have been apart for far too long.
Return to the world of Bridgerton for more romance and scandal in the 3rd season, newly streaming on Netflix.
Oh, it is good to see you.
Is it?
Something wrong?
Seems as though every Bridgerton was born to attract notice. For some of us, notice is very slight.
If a husband is what you seek, let me help you. Are we not friends?
Friends.
Monk, your books are good, but they're not popular. Editors, they want a black book.
They have a black book. I'm black, and it's my book.
You know what I mean.
And check out one of the best films of 2023, American Fiction, newly streaming on Amazon Prime Video.
Look at what they publish. Look at what they expect us to write. I just want to rub their noses in it.
Jeffrey Wright plays a novelist fed up with stereotypical black stories who writes a story filled with cliches out of frustration, only to find his new novel gains instant acclaim.
It's a joke. The most lucrative joke you've ever told.
For Live at 4, I'm Will Loper.
We're thinking we can get it out in Argentina.
Anything grab you out of that list?
You know, you mentioned Interview with a Vampire.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, but you seem to like it.
It's really good. It's really well done, so I'm excited for Season 2.
There you
and
go.
you recommended American Fiction.
Yes,
I missed
wonderful
that.
movie.
Okay.
Oscar nominated. So.
We can trade notes and compare.
There we go.
Well, what's better than one orchestra? 2 orchestras across all ages, side by side.
Find out when you can watch the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra and Wisconsin Youth Symphony Orchestra come together for a night of music when Live at 4 returns.
Sit pretty with spring savings at the Century House. Get $200 off all stressless recliners and ottomans, classic power-based recliners, home office chairs, and each seat of a stressless sofa, love seat, or sectional. Plus, get 10% off the new stressless Sky mattress and $50 off each stressless Laurel or Mint dining chair. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya. It's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
This is me, and this was my stubborn body fat. My name's Adrian, and Sonobello changed my life.
Sonobello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and they permanently removed my body fat in just 1 visit.
After having 2 kids, my body, it changed a lot. I tried everything to lose the fat, but nothing seemed to work.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, back, chin, and more.
I've seen such dramatic results. My tummy is gone, my double chin is gone, and my hourglass shape is back. This was the mommy makeover that I deserved.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-357-3263 or go to sonobello.com.
Get an 11% rebate on new roofing and gutters at Menards. Owens Corning shingles have a limited lifetime warranty and a 130 miles per hour wind warranty. Get an 11% rebate on all Owens Corning shingles. Complete your roofing project with new aluminum gutters. They're essential for protecting your foundation and help keep your basement dry. Available in 3 stock colors for only $10.99 each after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
For everyone who's endured the bad seat, finally, sweet, sweet redemption. The Lexus TX, 3-row luxury that treats every seat like the best seat.
Get special offers on the 2024 TX 350 all-wheel drive.
There's a very special musical performance this weekend combining 2 orchestras.
Yeah, it's a side-by-side concert of the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra and the Wisconsin Youth Symphony Orchestra.
We have Maestro Andrew Sewell of the Chamber Orchestra here with us today, along with Akshay Manna of the Youth Symphony Orchestra. Welcome to you guys both. Thanks so much.
Hello.
Thank you. It's great to be back on the show.
Yeah. Well, this is exciting. We'll start with you, Maestro. This happens every 2 years. So how did this all get started?
Well, actually, it started way back in 2006 with the Wisconsin Youth Symphony, and in every orchestra and city that I've been involved in, I've always wanted to have this connection with the Youth Symphony. It was something that I experienced as a young man, as a young musician, playing next to adult musicians, and it was so inspiring that it's left me with this will to pass on the baton, so to speak, and allow other young musicians the same experience. So it's an opportunity for them to be mentored and to sit next to somebody. I was a violinist who can play all the notes and just be really inspired. And we've had numerous responses from parents saying that was the moment that my child or daughter or son decided that music was for them. So
yeah, it's neat when you can see someone representing what your future could be and you think, oh, I could do that.
Absolutely. You nailed it on the head.
And definitely, tell me, what is the Youth Symphony Orchestra exactly? A little bit about it.
Well, the Wisconsin Youth Symphony is a 50-plus-year-old organization and founded by a very dear friend of mine, Marvin Rabin, and since I've been here for the last 25 years, I've also been involved. My children went through it, my son and daughter, and I've always been closely affiliated with it in my role with the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra. So it's a fantastic organization. It's got a new WISO Music Center, which we'll be rehearsing in, and I just love working with the students. So this is a wonderful opportunity for us. Every 2 years or so, we do this side by side.
We have one of those students with us, Akshay. I hear that you play the viola. How do you like that?
I do. I play the viola. I started in 4th grade, so I've been playing for 8 years now. And it's become such a big part of my life. I don't think when I picked it up, I really knew how big it was going to become, but yeah.
Yeah, and how did you get interested in music? What was that first thing that you're like, wow, this is for me?
Yeah, so in our school starts orchestra program in 4th grade, and so at the end of 3rd grade, our orchestra teacher at the elementary school came around with a violin and a viola and a cello and said, hey, if you want to try any of these, feel free. And I said, well, I don't know what any of these are, but I picked up the violin, and I picked up the viola, and I picked up the cello, and the viola just really spoke to me, and I've just stuck with it ever since.
Definitely, and you're going to be playing next to some pretty big names in the industry here, some pretty professional players. Does it make you nervous at all?
It does. It does make me nervous. It's like going to your swim meet and seeing Michael Phelps there. But it's really cool because it's music. There's no competition here. We all just want to make music together.
Yeah, when these people that you admire, when they become your peers and you're all making music together, like Maestro said, do you see a future for yourself? Does it make you think, wow, this is what I want when I grow up?
Absolutely. I mean, I want to stick with music for the rest of my life and maybe not become a professional, but I always say my dream is to have a quartet when I grow up. And so watching these people who have actually made music a part of their life as they grow up, it it does inspire me that, like, hey, this is actually something that I can do.
Well, and I have one more question for you. When you hear that excitement from Akshay and you see that in so many other kids and teens around the area, does it make you feel like you have purpose and that you're in the exact right place by helping these kids find their inspiration?
Oh, absolutely, and you nailed it on the head. As I said, that's what we aim to do by this experience, is to motivate them and to inspire them, and also inspire my colleagues, because they take an interest in passing on the baton. And this is what we all do. Youth orchestras are a wonderful way to inspire the next generation of concert goers and appreciators. So it's a very integral part of what we do.
Very good. Thank you both for being on with us. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Well, and you can see the side-by-side performance. It is tomorrow night at the Hamill Music Center at the Meade Witter School of Music on campus.
Yep, it's at 7 p.m. Tickets are at artsticketing.wisc.edu. We'll look at the weekend forecast when we come back.
As summer approaches, is your house ready? Over 7 out of 10 homes are poorly insulated. Is yours? Here are some of the signs. Is your house too cold in the winter? Is it too hot in the summer? Does your furnace and AC run almost non-stop? Do you have different temperatures in different rooms? Are your energy bills too high? You don't need a new home. You need better insulation. Call now for $1,200 off whole home insulation plus a $1,200 tax credit.
USA Insulation.
It's a great time to have RG Heating and Air Conditioning check your home's furnace system for safety and efficiency. RG services all brands and installs quality Trane equipment to keep your home running smooth year-round. Call RG Heating and AC today.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
At 5, I'll be the first to let you know the best timing for severe thunderstorm potential next Tuesday when we are expecting alert day conditions.
Then News 3 Now takes you to one of Wisconsin's biggest heritage festivals.
Join us live at Sit in a Mine, Stoughton's annual Norwegian festival.
Monday at 10, toxic water poisoned families at a military base. Now a local veteran shares his struggles applying for government help for his sick wife. They're fighting it. I'm looking for answers to why these toxic water denials keep happening. Monday at 10.
Take a look at this. Move over, Messi. There's a new soccer MVP. This rambunctious rascal made his Major League Soccer debut at Subaru Park in Chester, Pennsylvania. And this was during a match between the Philadelphia Union and the New York City Football Club. Gameplay was paused for 5 minutes as crew members tried to capture this tricksy trash panda with trash cans. Look at him go. Look at his little arms.
You love that. The mischief maker, appropriately dubbed Rakinho, I don't know, something that means raccoon, lasted 161 seconds on the field. An unofficial raccoon record. Look at him try to catch him. They can't. He's ducking and dodging. He's weaving. But eventually the Union says, oh, look at that. He could, honestly, the Packers should draft him. He was put in good hands and safely released.
Oh, that made my day. I love that. Alex, can you top that?
That was great scripting. They paused the game, P-A-W-S-E-D.
Oh. See what you did there.
Yeah, see? I got it, yes.
You're a tricksy rascal.
I try. No trick, though, here with this graphic. All seriousness, alert day conditions expected next Tuesday afternoon and evening. This could be for gusty winds, hail, and the potential for a few isolated tornadoes. But now the nice stuff. 83 Saturday, 82 on Sunday. We've been talking about this warm trend for days here in the first warm, if I can get my words out. Now I can't get my words out there. First First warn weather team. Warm on Saturday and Sunday. A slight chance of a storm on your Saturday evening. I'm going to show you what that'll look like here in just a moment. Gorgeous temperatures out there right now. 81 in Janesville, 80 in the Dells, 82 the winner in Boscobel right now for the warmth across southern Wisconsin. Here in Dane County, we've got a lot of 78s, 79s. My question for you is, what are you going to do outside this evening on such a nice, perfect way to end the work week? Now, as we march into Saturday, 8:30, we could be looking at a couple of isolated showers and storms. Meteorologist Jacob Montesano will be here, not expecting widespread severe weather. One or two of these storms could produce some gusty winds and some small hail. But now looking at, as I mentioned, not severe weather out of this batch of an isolated shower or storm. It's all of southern Wisconsin on Tuesday, and for the Storm Prediction Center to put a risk of severe weather this far out in advance, that means business, as I often will say. The risk is there on Tuesday for all severe weather hazards across southern Wisconsin, and also heavy rainfall out of repeated bouts of showers and thunderstorms Sunday night going into Monday, going into Tuesday and beyond. And first, to let you know, some of these rainfall amounts could be on the heavy side, provided these complexes, these clusters of storms move over areas repeatedly. We could be looking at 1, 2, maybe upwards of 3 inches of rain across southern Wisconsin through these bouts Monday, Tuesday, going on into the beginning of Wednesday of next week. So heavy rainfall also in the cards with that weather system. There's that alert day Tuesday. Following that weather system turning breezy and cooler on Wednesday. Some showers as we go Friday, Saturday into Sunday. Right now, Memorial Day, I'm going breezy and cooler. No rain at this point in time. Just a touch on the cooler side. I think it's my turn to say we'll be back in a couple of moments.
My late father-in-law lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had AMD. I didn't know it then, but it can progress to GA, an advanced form of the disease. His struggle with vision loss from AMD made me want to help you see warning signs of GA, like hazy or blurred vision, so it's hard to see fine details. Colors that appear dull or washed out. Or trouble with low light. That makes driving at night a real challenge. If you think you have GA, don't wait. Treatments are available. Ask a retina specialist about FDA-approved treatments for GA and go to GAWon'tWait.com.
Hi, I'm Jeff from Nuts.com. When my grandfather started this business in 1929, he relied on 4 important values: freshness, quality, variety, and service. I'm proud to carry on his legacy, but from a bigger space. We still freshly roast, season, and dip delicious nuts here in New Jersey and deliver them with the freshest dried fruits, snacks, and sweets to families that love our products all around the country, including mine.
We think you'll love Nuts.com too, so check us out and enjoy 20% off plus free shipping on your first order.
Hi, I'm Steve Lindenau, owner of Crazy Lenny's e-bikes. We are the e-bike experts. We've been doing this for well over a decade, and we'll use that expertise to get you into the right e-bike. We have the right bike here for everyone, and our knowledgeable staff will help select the right bike for you. So if you're looking for an e-bike, give us a call or stop on by, because nobody e-bikes like we bikes.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Welcome to Badgerscape Design and Landscape. We offer a full range of landscaping services, from design to maintenance. Our professional team is dedicated to meeting all your landscaping needs. Call us at 608-295-1446 or visit badgerscapedesignandlandscape.com.
Shop from the largest selection of Chevy trucks and SUVs in Wisconsin at Bergstrom Chevrolet. All with Bergstrom's negotiation-free upfront pricing, including our exclusive 7-day price protection and money-back guarantees. Stop in or shop and purchase at BergstromChevrolet.com.
Next at 5, the unofficial start to summer is approaching, and we'll see what to expect.